Every day I'm shuffling.
Hello YouTube, and welcome to another instalment of PointyCheese Productions. What I hold here is not a pistol, or neither a rifle. What we have here is the in-between, the meeting halfway, as you might want to call it. The name of this gun is the KWA MP9A3. Its purpose is to scare the living shit out of anyone who uses it or gets shot at by it. With a 48 round magazine, this will keep you going for a long time, but I do suggest getting more, because this is a hungry bitch. She's going to want a lot of these. Carry at least 4. CQB, 6. Backup for a sniper, I'd say 4. 3. Mountains and the mountains upon mountains are accessory rails on this baby. You have a, well, I would say about an M4. The M4 receiver, about the same size as the top of that on the top, for mounting optics or lasers. You have one on the side, where the floatable stock goes. You have one on the bottom of the A3, not the A1. The A3 has the rail on the bottom and on the side, but the A1 has an integrated grip. But I don't really see the point. I'll just get the A3 and put like a wrist grip on it anyway, so it's compatible with anything else you want. I mean, you can pimp this out. I mean, you can go from a iron sight to a red dot to a enhanced, or even, if you want to go that far, you can even go to a M203 grenade launcher. Yes, the MP9 has many rails, and with the right sight, it can have even more. For the demonstration of this, just personally, I'm going to use this enhanced red dot. It's a 2x zoom, Swiss Arms. So let me see. First of all, you have your underrail for attaching your M203 or your grip, or even if you wanted your torch or your laser. In fact, go nuts. Then you have your side rail for the exact same purpose. Then you have your big rail for the optic. But what happens if your optic has what my optic has and has more rails on each side? Right now, this has more rails than the rest of all my M4s put together, like my M4 and my sniper. I could torch this, laser it, M203, and grip it on the side, you know. It's up to me, really. You just go with what you feel. Now it's time to get to the coolest part of the weapon, the folding stock. See, as you can see there, the folding stock just folds across the weapon itself. You just grab it, flip it forward, snap it down into place. There's one solid polymer and metal innards. I say innards because there's a big metal bar going in. Big solid stock. To retract the stock, simple as easy. There's a button right here. You push it in, bloop, grab your stock and fold, and it just locks in place. So you can go from a pistol to a SMG, or about the same size as a small M4, a stubby killer M4. The weapon's body is made of a high grade polymer, and some of the highest grade polymer I've seen in a long time. My SRC M4 didn't have this grade polymer, but for £200 that is what you're getting. You're paying for what you're getting. You have a nice polymer folding stock. You have every rail is high grade aluminium. The one thing about this weapon though, it doesn't have a copper barrel, or sorry, a brass barrel. Copper, what the fuck? A brass barrel? No, it has a steel barrel. You can't see. It has a nice steel barrel, metal trigger, metal innards, sort of like a metal gas chamber. To cock the weapon is quite simple. About whacking my face with the stock. Cocking the weapon is simple. You see at the back here. I'm sure many of you have played Modern Warfare 2 and you've got the MP9 or the MPL or something. It's basically the end two things here. You squeeze and pinch it, and then you have to pull it back. It'll end up something like that, and the bolt will be open. And you release, the bolt closes, and your weapon is primed. It works like all airsoft pistols, really. Your magazine holds the gas and the BBs. You fill this both up first, insert the magazine, cock the weapon, and just like if you cock it with an empty magazine in the pistol, just like this, you'll keep the open bolt, and the charging level can go back in if it wants to. There is actually, what I like about this, a bolt release. I like a button on an M4. If you flip around to the back here, you see this here? If you push it up, sorry, push it down, you hear that click? That was the bolt. So if I cock it again, and you're not going to see me doing it, but watch. That is cool. I'm just really like that, because you know, you're just like a rifle in real life, you're popping away. You out of ammo, you want to like just stop it, you just whack the side of that. Overall for the weapon, it's quite heavy. Heavier than most pistols, because it's not full metal. But heavier than most pistols, it's easily done by one hand. As you can see here, you've got the stock with it, he's done that. The weapon fires at 350 FPS on the dot chronoed, so if your sight does 350 FPS for AEGs or gas blowbacks, this is a perfect choice, because my sight only does 350 FPS for a limit. Then after that would be snipers. So this is a perfect secondary choice for me. The weapon fires 6mm BBs. At the rate of fire, I don't know exactly, but you're going to hear it in a minute. It has got a very nice, strong kick on it, and it just feels just like the real thing. This is the single shot. Loud, scares the crap out of anybody. This is the fully automatic. Yeah. I'm sort of scared to use it now. I mean, listen. I mean, if you're in a corridor and somebody's got one of these and you're on the wrong end of it, that's launching 50 BBs at 350 FPS down that corridor. It's going to reach down that corridor at that rate of fire. At that sound, that kick of the weapon is going to really scare you and me and the guy next to me with the shotgun and the other guy there with the M4 stubby killer and everybody, unless they've got these, and we're all scared. Like I said, you can stick an M203 on this if you really want to, and you can go into there, and after, you know, unleashing hell onto their ass, you can just blow them apart. It's one of the most customizable SMGs I've seen at the moment. Machine pistol I've seen. It's got more rails than a Korean train track. It kicks more than the mule. The rate of fire is faster than Usain Bolt. And the high grade aluminium and polymer makes it more durable than a AK-47. So I give this a 8, even 9 out of 10 as a machine secondary pistol.
Every day I'm shuffling.
You sniper, you get this. You AEG, don't get this. You don't want to be carrying this around with an AEG. No, you want this as your sniper backup. That's why I've got it. I've got a bolt action L96. All I've got to back me up is a KWA Colt. This is perfect. It's better than my Colt. Fires further than my Colt. Fires faster than my Colt. Fires more accurate than my Colt. You snipe, you get it. Peace.
Every day I'm shuffling.